pimping like 8 Ball MJG. Space pimping. Don't make me. Let's talk vertical live. Let's talk about Canelo cherry picking Berlanga. Look like Jaime Munguia has left top rank. I built Golden Boy for top rank. He's still gonna be with Zafner. That's his original promoter. Um, Zafner didn't have pretty good, few good fighters too. So real quick, Munguia, from what I'm hearing, he done that Golden Boy. That's probably why they fought so hard for him to fight Canelo Alvarez. Cashed him out versus Canelo. Now Munguia going to top rank. He coming back versus somebody I never heard. September 20th. Um, yeah, I heard that he had suffered a cut about a month or some change prior to Canelo fight. He couldn't spar for a while, and that he really didn't give his best foot forward to Canelo because of the cut he suffered at sparring. But it looked like Golden Boy cashed out Munguia. They knew the contract was coming up. Probably knew he wasn't happy. I remember right around Wilder Fury 1, the exact time he was actually meeting with PBC to join PBC, him and Triple G. They showed them at the PBC fight. Shout out to King E, salute. So at the end of the day, make sure I double tap the screen and like the video. During the live, if you're coming in, on the replay, tap the video. So Kingston said David Benavidez ducked Canelo. President came out, said he's staying at 75. Breaking, that means he was never getting a chance to fight Canelo, if that's true. He didn't duck Canelo. He knew he wasn't going to get a shot. So, didn't matter. He didn't duck Canelo. He wasn't going to get a shot at Canelo. He was going to sit and wait. So, or he must know Canelo moving on. That's not a duck. If anything, that's a suicide mission. But you know what? I say if that's true, I save my talk for tomorrow. That's a suicide mission. That's not a duck. He knew he wasn't gonna get the Canelo fight. Canelo was either gonna drop the belt or they was gonna order it after Canelo done. Some people may think Canelo might retire pretty soon, but I ain't here to talk about Canelo just yet. So hold that question. But Munguia is done. Munguia's done at Golden Boy. Like I said, with the Sheik buying Golden Boy, maybe he can't make weight. Going back down the weight, I wouldn't have, damn. Let me chill out for a minute. Hold on. Yeah, I'm good. But yeah, he may be. I wouldn't advise him to squeeze down, but I'll talk about that later if I get to it. If not, I'll do a video. Probably go up in the morning. But I digress. But yeah, Munguia is gone. The top rank. They talking about him fighting Mabili. I couldn't remember his name. I did another video talking about Mabili and the Canelo Edgar Berlanga video. But that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. Zafton Promotions didn't have some solid fighters throughout the years. They just more of a co-promoter. They don't have the what really separates the smaller promotional companies to the big ones is the big ones have TV deals. The smaller companies don't have TV bills. So they need to partner up. They have the talent like Zafner and they have the talent. Hold on. Yeah, they got the talent to survive. You know what I'm saying? They got the talent, and then the big promotional companies usually have the TV network. So, shout out to Munguia going to top rank. Good for him. De La Hoya can never keep a fighter happy. Allegedly been accused by multiple fighters with and without Golden Boy of stealing funds. Don't know how true that is. I said allegedly. Then Munguia gone, so he couldn't even keep Jaime Munguia happy. Munguia actually packed out, seats, and now what he's left with is a bunch of possibilities. Kenneth Sims is a really good fighter, but we know what they done to black fighters in the past. Go ask James DeVries Wilson. Kid Austin, he supposed to be pretty good, but we'll see. I've never seen him fight, so I really can't comment on him. Virgil Ortiz is probably the most promising prospect. Can he make 54? Ryan Garcia is just just whatever. Who knows? Ryan Garcia could be gone any day now from Golden Boy, try to fight his way out. So don't really know, don't really care. He ain't shit to me. But Munguia, shout out to Munguia, man. Over at Top Rank, they'll figure something else out. If they working with PBC, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if they working with PBC, Oh, it's about to storm. Hold on. Yeah, I don't even know. Shit, it's a wrap on that. But I already know if I had company, they ain't gonna want to go home. So if it's about to storm, they gonna be trying to stay. I gotta go work in the morning. So no, that ain't about to happen. But nonetheless, I mean, with Munguia, I mean, Mbili's a really fun fight. Um, if they can link up with PBC, it's some fun fights over there. 68, Caleb Plant. Even though his fight got canceled, it's still there. Demetrius Andrade somewhere in there if they choose to make that fight. Zach Parker, I think, is with Frank Warren. Dog, did y'all see Billy Joe Saunders' picture? Dude, Billy Joe Saunders fat. Like, a lot of times, Billy Joe Saunders got that Canelo bag and just let himself completely go. I seen videos or pictures of him on the internet and some videos. I didn't think it was really him. Y'all ever seen Santa Claus with Tim Allen? Like, when he started to become Santa Claus, that's what Billy Joe looked like. He became Santa Claus. Like, Billy Joe really let himself go. That's crazy, bro. Like, that just lets you know a lot of these dudes' motivation is just getting cash and getting paid. He sat there and talked all that junk about the boys, quote unquote, quitting versus Joe Joyce. He got in there with Canelo, quit boxing altogether, got cracked, quit, got fat, got out of shape, and that it was what it was. So that's kind of wild to me. I thought those was parody videos. I didn't really think that was Billy Joe Saunders. The pictures been going around, like pictures like that and videos been going around the internet for like the last year or two. You know what I'm saying? And Billy Joe's just wild. He let himself go. Billy Joe out here looking like big baby. And I ain't talking about Jared Anderson. I'm talking about Jarrell Big Baby Miller. You know what I'm saying? Like he can compete in there with Andy Ruiz in a glizzy eating contest. You see Andy Ruiz scarf down that glizzy? That shit was wild. All the old people, all the old niggas in hip hop, man, I'm tired of the pause game, man. I just feel like it's, people with questionable sexuality, that they gotta say pause. Man, y'all back in the day talking about sleeping with men and shit, man. Y'all generation was YAG, if you catch my drift. But yeah, man, shout out to Munguia getting got to deal with Top Rank. That Oscar De La Hoya can't keep nobody happy. What May say? He said, don't get mad at me because you can't satisfy your wifey. Well, I forgot how that bar go. You know what I'm saying? And that's real spill. A lot of these dudes, man, De La Hoya can't keep no fighters happy. Can't even keep that chick he paying to be with him happy. Plastic face. You know what I'm saying? Plastic face. I wouldn't even want no plastic face bitch. You know what I'm saying? These dudes be having women with Botox. Man, get Botox, get out of here. Stop smoking, stop drinking, stop doing the devil's dandruff, get in the gym, run, drink water. You know what I'm saying? Do it the right way. These chicks in Hollywood and Cali out there and niggas with money, they be having chicks, they face like they rip back. They face rip back. Like, no. I messed with one chick that had her body done. That's about it. One that I knew of. So I ain't really got I don't have an infatuation with women with fat asses. I mean, I have, I attract them for whatever reason. It's cool. But that's nice to look at and shit. But I mean, it is what it is. Some niggas be thinking making it everything. But back to Munguia. Shout out to Chuck. What's going on? Maddie, I see you. But yeah, Mumbizi, I guess they gunning for. I mean, Munguia, Caleb Plant would be a good fight. If they're going to work with PBC. So some good fights up there for Munguia. And De La Hoya was protecting Munguia away from guys like Genovic. He was protecting guys from, maybe some people say Jamal Charlo, which, I don't know what really happened there. But he was just protecting Munguia. He was just preserving Munguia's to cash him out versus Canelo because he knew that Munguia wanted to leave. So with that fact that Munguia wanted to skirt, get up out of there, they cashed him out in this last versus Canelo. So yeah, be very wary when a promoter start wanting to make certain fights. That's like, if Shakur Stevenson was Zepeda's biggest fight, and Zepeda had one fight left on Golden Boy, well, Oscar be pushing him to fight Shakur Stevenson. They know if these fighters lose a fight and then they got to bring them back, it's going to be in a lesser value, and they still got to pay them a certain guarantee. So it's a business at the end of the day, man. So, like I said before, them baby stepping, Munguia, ultimately it's gonna hurt his development overall. But they was two-step baby stepping them, or they was crawling to the top for Munguia to cash out versus Canelo Alvarez, and that's exactly what happened. Munguia cashed out versus Canelo. Oscar De La Hoya, if he really was a star like that, De La Hoya would have matched an offer from Munguia and probably not let Munguia go anywhere. But that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. He said, "The fake asses feel stiff to me." Yeah, I don't never mess with a chick with fake ass, but yeah, I heard stories. She said Canelo on some bull stuff. Don't nobody want. I'm gonna get to Canelo. Um, but yeah, with the Munguia, man, shout out to him. Hopefully the deal good, and him and Mumbili will be a great fight for the fans. Action packed fight. Probably got a trilogy eventually written all over it. So, two action packed fighters. I mean, shit, Munguia Plant is a good fight. Munguia Zach Parker is a good fight. Munguia Eubanks is a good fight. Munguia Andrade is still a good fight. So, it's a bunch of good fights for him out there. Canelo Alvarez just constipating the division. Munguia Diego Pacheco, when Pacheco was ready, is a good fight. Munguia chose to sign with Top Rank. I mean, shit, it is what it is. So, make a lot of sense for him. And, shit, it ain't pretty much too much to say. Him and Mumbili is the fight to make. So, Bob's still out here, throwing his cash around their guys. And I don't know if if De La Hoya could have matched any offer for, could he match any offer for Munguia? Or did Munguia just simply was like, had an opportunity to go elsewhere and didn't want to fuck with Oscar no more? Oscar don't do good business. If Oscar can't keep Mexicans happy, what do you think he gonna do for Kid Austin, Kenneth Sims, and anybody else black on that roster? You see, they got rid of Blair to Flair Cobbs because he exposed Virgil Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, Bernard Hopkins supposed to be over there promoting the black fighters to the black community. He don't do shit. Him and Shane Mosley just own the company. So, that is what it is. But yeah, nonetheless, let's talk about Canelo Alvarez. He said, shout out to Dan Barry. Lubin just ducked Tim Tszyu. How did Blair expose Virgil Ortiz? Go look it up. If you know, you know. Double tap the screen. If you know, you know. He said Kid Austin gonna get stopped eventually. I haven't seen him fight, so I can't speak on him. Shout out to Drizzy. But yeah, Canelo fighting Berlanga. We all seen this coming. What was either Eubanks, Berlanga, Charlo, or Skull. So I think we all seen this shit coming. No Diddy. I think we all seen this coming. No Diddy. But Eubanks, his promoter, who he had just read up with, Katie Sutherland, was saying that Eubanks had to decide if he wanted to take the Canelo fight in Las Vegas if it financially made sense. So if you got to think about a fight with Canelo financially making sense, think about it. It financially got to make sense for you to fight Canelo in Las Vegas for all the belts. So Eubanks must have got a nasty lowball offer. Eubanks must have got a nasty lowball offer to walk away from that opportunity. So they was around talking to other people the whole time. That's my thing about it. They was talking to other people the whole time. So did it just come to Berlanga just taking the cheap offer? And my thing about Canelo Berlanga, the first thing that come to my mind is that how's that fight in Las Vegas? Why ain't that fight in New York City? Make sure I double tap the screen. That's the first thing I thought of. I already knew it was a possibility the fight was going to happen. So it's not a shocker. But my number one thing is, how the hell did that fight not happen in New York City? If you're going to fight Edgar Berlanga, why not capitalize on him fighting New York City? I understand it's Mexican Independence Day holiday. You want to be close to the border. You want to be on the West Coast. But if you're going to fight this man, it financially made the most sense to fight Edgar Berlanga in New York City at Madison Square Garden. Why do Mexicans feel that they scared to cross the Mississippi? Why do they be scared to come to the East Coast? It ain't gonna be cold. You know what I'm saying? Why do they be scared to come east and fight? That's my thing about it. And I understand it takes a monumental Puerto Rican challenge for them to go east. But to be honest, if you gonna fight Berlanga, he should have went east. RNS1, how did Virgil? I ain't no career prospect Virgil, prospect Virgil fan either. But man, come on, man, you know how he exposed him. I'm not about to keep explaining that, bro. Like, go look it up. Appreciate the super chat, though. I'm not about to keep talking on that. We know how he exposed. Look, let's put in my channel name, Blair Cobbs and Virgil Ortiz. I'm not about to speak on that on this one. He exposed him. I'm not about to go back and revisionist history, dude. It ain't no disrespect, but just Google Virgil. Put my channel name, man. Goodfella TV, Virgil Ortiz, and Blair Cobb. It'll come up. But appreciate the super chat. I'm not about to go back to back in history. I'm cooking on this. So nonetheless, Canelo, like I said before, it made the most sense. It made the most sense for Canelo Alvarez to fight him in New York City. If you ain't gonna fight him in New York City, what's the point of bringing? What was the point of bringing Eubanks to Vegas too? It made no sense. Even like, why didn't Vegas reject that fight? That's what I don't understand. Like, what's the point of fighting Eubanks if you ain't gonna fight him in the UK? What's the point of fighting Berlanga if you ain't gonna fight him in New York City? I just don't literally understand it, bro. I literally don't understand. I don't understand the thinking about it. And as far as, Edgar Berlanga is concerned, it's like to the point where, what has he done? I mean, he's not even a top 10 super middleweight, bro. When you talk about, Morrell, Canelo, I put Andrade, Plant above him. Did I say David Morrell? I put Ivan Uterman above him. Diego Pacheco above him. Zach Parker above him. Who else we got around that boy? What's the dude? I put Anthony Durrell above him. What's the dude that Benavidez fought that's trained with Stephen Bradman? Really a middleweight guy. He just upset Elijah Garcia, I think, on one of the cards. I put him above him at super middleweight. I don't have to. I'm just rattling names off. I don't even know this division like that. Who else we got up in there? I mean, I put all of them above him. Chris Eubanks, I put above him. I think him and Shane Mosley Jr. might be a 50-50 fight. Do Shane Mosley Jr. compete at 168? That might be a fucking 50-50 fight. So you talking about Canelo literally fighting a journeyman. Edgar Berlanga is a journeyman, bro. Edgar Berlanga ain't beat a name. He ain't even beat a Dervinchenko. He ain't beat a Danny Jacobs. He ain't beat a John Ryder, a Callum Smith. You know what I'm saying? A Rocky Fielding. He hasn't beat a name. He be fighting guys that we never heard of. What's that one guy he fought? The Irish guy that was trained by Andy Lee. Like, he be fighting dudes that we never heard of. This really shouldn't go no farther than 3 or 4 rounds. Real talk, this fight with him should not go no further than 3 or 4 rounds. Am I wrong? This fight with him should go no further than 3 or 4 rounds. Real talk, this fight with him should go no further than 3 or 4 rounds. If Berlanga go past 5, Canelo need to retire. If Berlanga go past, they shouldn't even be in the same ring together, bro. And how can he disrespect Mexican Independence Day holiday like this? If this is a holiday to the Mexican fans, you're supposed to give them the best fight possible. And the only reason this door got open for him to fight Berlanga and not somebody serious is because Conor McGregor rolled off this date. That's the only reason why. Conor McGregor rolled off this date. McGregor was going to fight this day, was going to push Canelo off the date again. They pushed him off last year. You forgot? In the networks, the zone should be rolling over in their goddamn work chair. How y'all going to produce a fight with Berlanga and Canelo Alvarez? Don't nobody want to see that shit? Vegas, why they didn't reject this fight? They couldn't even make him fight David Benavidez, bruh. Come on, man. Berlanga got no shot at this fight. Berlanga really shouldn't even make it out 2 or 3 rounds. Like, he'd be lucky to make it out the second round. But like I said before, this will happen when, they kiss the hell out these Mexicans' asses. They kiss the hell out of his ass. He literally fighting a fucking journeyman. That's what Berlanga's a journeyman type of fighter. Berlanga ain't good at all. He don't do nothing good. Even his punching power as he stepped up in opponents is gone. He don't have a puncher's chance. He don't have no skill. He can't take a punch. His chin always flying back. This is, like I said before, and ain't nobody gonna speak no truth on it. You know what I'm saying? These black fighters praise these Mexicans more than Mexicans praise these Mexicans. That's why they all had Ryan Garcia back. Who's the number 1 fighter that Gervonta Tank Davis dick sucked? Canelo. Floyd Mayweather told him to get his goddamn lips off his cock. No Diddy. Well, Diddy in that case. He was wearing Canelo gloves. Nigga wanted to be just like Canelo. But he ain't got nothing good to say about black fighters. Well, Crawford trash, and this guy trash, and that guy trash. Deontay trash, and remember he called Deontay trash? And then they sit next to each other on the Fox set, and he swallowed that motherfucking opinion, didn't he? Swallowed that opinion like Andy swallowed that glizzy. These motherfuckers be white. They be fucking white zaddy and Mexican worshipers, bro. Y'all be talking about these Keishas that be worshiping Brad and shit. But a lot of these brothers I can't even call these niggas brothers. A lot of these black males that these Keishas be raising, they worship Brads and Hectors and Luises too. Look how Keyshawn and Shakur was just praising and begging Ryan Garcia for a fucking fight. Canelo popped hot. Only person that said something about Canelo popping hot bad was Devin Haney. These black fighters act like he ain't never pop hot. They don't have shit bad to say about these Mexicans. Nothing bad about them. You remember any of the Mexicans having something bad to say when Eric Morales popped hot in the second Danny Garcia fight? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. These black fighters praise these goddamn Mexican fighters, man. They the main ones that give them passes. They the main ones that don't speak out against the bullshit. Who gonna speak out against the Berlanga fight? They gonna dick suck the Berlanga fight. Oh man, Berlanga, get your cash. It's a good fight. They gonna sell you bullshit. They conditioned, indoctrinated to love the other. They're gonna praise this shit. They're gonna praise it. Mark my words. They're gonna praise it. You ain't gonna hear nobody saying something real bad. That might be like, yeah, I really don't want to see this fight. But Canelo can do what he want to do. Canelo's the cash cow. Canelo the A-side. He can fight who he want to fight. That's all you gonna hear is that routine comment. He can fight who he want to fight. He can do what he want to do. He Canelo. Chuck say Canelo cash cow. They file if they lowballing anybody he fights. The point fighting Canelo is the point of fighting Canelo is to get paid. Berlanga, apparently Eubank said shit. It wasn't worth the cash according to his promoter. He said he got to see if it financially makes sense. So far, he ain't take the fight. You got to understand too. Dimitri Bivol only made $5 million fighting Canelo. He only made $5 million fighting Canelo. The comeback kid said, I blame the Mexican fan base. Yeah. But also, you got to blame these motherfucking DeAndres and these Shakurs and shit in boxing. Because they don't speak up and say nothing, bro. If this was a brother doing this, everybody have an opinion. They just be silent. They pushovers, bro. They kiss Canelo ass. And he get popped. He kiss his ass. When he fight a Berlanga, they kiss his ass. They kiss his ass regardless. They kiss his ass, they kiss his ass, they kiss his ass, they kiss his ass. That's just what it is. No matter what he do, they kiss his ass. And I ain't talking about the media, I'm talking about these fans. The media gonna come in droves to watch the fight. Mark my words. The media gonna come in droves to support Canelo Alvarez. It don't matter how bad the fight is, the media gonna come watch it and come support it. They gonna come watching and come support it. That motherfucker could be fighting Pootie Tang. They gonna come watching and support it. So it don't matter how bad the matchup is, how great the matchup is, they gonna come and support it regardless. That's the unfortunate thing about it. It ain't to the point where, they gonna just draw the line. No. They ain't gonna never draw the line. Whatever fight is, they gonna come and support it. And then when they had a massive fights, a lot of the media ain't gonna make it through. They gonna let all the other big time media in and cut us out, cut them guys out. What fight does the Berlanga serve? Mexican versus Puerto Rican. That's it. But it don't have real value unless it happened in New York City. Travis, what's going on, bro? It don't have any real value unless it happened in New York City. What's the value in it in Vegas? Like, come on. A lot of y'all still gonna go. A lot of y'all still gonna stream it. Some of y'all still gonna buy it. Y'all complain and buy. Complain and stream. Complain and talk about it. Complain and have a reaction video about it. Y'all can't help but to watch this shit. You come back here and say you have a damn good point about Tank. He loved him some Canelo and Shakur and Keyshawn were clearly acting like Ryan didn't cheat and was ready to fight him and begging for him. I'm telling y'all. This Hector worship in boxing by DeAndre and Shakur and Keyshawn and Gloctavius I'm telling you, man. What Shakur tell y'all? I'm mixed. I'm Puerto Rican. They worship the Mexicans, man. It ain't just the promoters that worship the Mexicans in boxing. You would think they invented this shit. The black fighters worship the Mexicans more than damn near the promoters do. Who you heard really speak out against Canelo Alvarez? Triple G when he cheated. Andre Ward. You know what I'm saying? You don't really hear none of these niggas speaking out. The black fighters of the past are more harsher on the current black fighters than they is on anybody. Though nobody had nothing bad to say about Canelo, the way he should be getting criticized, though none of these dudes from the past, the present, anywhere in between them before, they don't have nothing bad to say about Canelo. This motherfucker that cheated, then robbed. Nigga, he fought Floyd and got a draw on the scorecard and arguably lost every round. You don't hear nobody saying nothing on Canelo head. Nothing on Canelo head. The black community in boxing got just as much love as Canelo as the Mexican community. Real talk. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all like surprised by this Ryan Garcia shit, man. Y'all surprised by this Ryan? That shit just reminded me what this really should be, how they really moving. How they really moving, bruh. De La Hoya done called another man Black Hitler, and you got black people still signing to him. Go look at how he did James the Beast Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the other black fighters that fought under Golden Boy Branner that has what they said about Oscar being fighting under Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy. What they said about it. His matchmaker called somebody the N-word. He no longer there, but Robert Diaz called somebody the N-word. These people don't care nothing about racial pride. They don't care nothing about integrity. All they care about is the green and Mexican worship. That's it. So when Shakur Stevenson come out talking about how Bob Arum don't know how to promote black fighters, tell me who do. Tell me who do. Tell me who do. Oh, Bob Arum's racist, but then again, you and fucking Mexican zaddy face begging for a fight at the pop top. First you saying, oh, he should be banned for life, but then you on your hands and knees ready to give him the hawk tour for a fucking fight. Where's the message? It's confusing. If you is you on code or is you just down on code with the cash? These dudes don't know have any idea of racial pride, bro. I keep telling y'all that, bro. Y'all go around and saying Keishas are queen swirlers and they Brad and Hector and Amir worshippers and stuff of that nature. They kids is too. These are they fucking kids. Not only is they kids picking up feminine traits, painting their fingernails, wearing purses and wearing fanny packs around their waist, pants tight as hell. That's one thing I like about the balloon pop shows now. They starting to call these dudes out wearing these toddler, these skinny jeans and these tight ass clothes. I give them that. These dudes are just like they mammies. They worship the other. They pedestalize the Canelos. They pedestalize the Ryan Garcias, the Moraleses. You know what I'm saying? They pedestalize all those guys to get out. They don't have nothing bad about to say about them dudes. When they pop hot, when they get exposed, rob somebody, a brother lose once, the brothers be like, well, you need to retire. It's a wrap for him. He need to hang it up. He need to go to the back of the bus with Rosa Parks and motherfucking Harriet Tubman. It's over with for him. Canelo lose to Beaver every fucking round. Lose to Floyd every round. Oh, stay up, Canelo. Stay up, Kane. Oh, we know he can come back and bounce back. Get out of here. Last pound for pound champion you seen lose 12-0. He arguably lost 12-0 to Beaver and Floyd Mayweather. Johnson, salute. But all these dudes do is be on their hands and knees like it's some type of unwritten rule. You got to kiss Canelo and the Mexicans' asses. Or if you want to be in, if you want to stay in boxing, that shit crazy to me. And I'm weird giving credit where credit is due amongst race. I don't mind it. But the minute you niggas go try to fight one of these type of guys, it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap. They get away with murder and y'all be letting them. The fans let them. The fighters let them. The media let them. But if it come down to another brother doing something similar to this, or not even close similar to this, y'all be on their helmet. Y'all be on their helmet, bro. That's what I be saying, bro. That's my biggest problem with this, dude. A lot of these dudes gonna be quiet. They gonna support it, and oh, it's a good fight. I went to the amateurs in Berlanga. I think he got a chance. Lying to y'all with a straight face. Lying with y'all with a straight face. And I ain't even advocating for nobody to black to get this fight. I'm advocating for, fight somebody formidable. David Benavidez, a Beaver rematch. Jeez Louise. He can do whatever he wants to do and it won't nobody bat an eye. He can do whatever he want to do. And a lot of y'all still gonna watch it, still gonna stream it, still gonna be in somebody's comment section after the fight. Y'all know the outcome. Like Tank and Rolly, y'all know the outcome. Berlanga don't have a puncher's chance. He don't have no chance. Canelo can get old and beat Berlanga with one arm and one leg. He could break his leg in the ring and still beat Berlanga. What? Shit. Y'all got any questions on answer them before I get off? But yeah, that's what y'all. I mean, shit, it is what it is. And this is what y'all want. Hey, I ain't mad at y'all. Consume it, buy it, share it, stream it, talk about it, put it into the algorithm on social media. Y'all got it. But if he was gonna fight Berlanga, they should have been in New York City. Our man say Loma and Canelo ducks. He say they old, but Bud not old. I mean, yeah, exactly. It's a whole set of different standards for brothers. And not even fire stick the fight. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. That's what I can tell you. Don't fire stick it. Don't watch it. Don't tweet about it. Don't Facebook about it. Don't gram about it. Don't even talk about it. They look at those social media engagement. They look at the analytics to see who talking. Don't even talk about it. Let's act like this shit don't exist. That's the play. Don't even stream that shit. Go to the movie. Go to the titty bar. Let a stripper sit on your fucking face. What app? Do something. Do something. Go bowling. Go drunk bowling. Go pay for a prostitute. Go take that money and do something else with it. Go and get a fifth of Jose Cuervo. Go and do it big and get some Don Julio. Get some Belair. The boss. And some Wingstop. Get some cards. Play spades. Go to the casino. Do something. Don't watch that shit. Don't stream it. Don't watch it. Don't close circuit it. Don't go to the movies. Don't go to the bar. Absolutely not. We need to treat that shit like ain't nothing going on. Like Marvin Gaye, it ain't going on. Fuck it. Unless Canelo lose, he lose, then we riding. But if he win, we find out he win, fuck it. We don't want to watch the highlights. We don't want to see none of that. Nah. I don't want to see none of that. Real talk. Make sure I double tap the video screen to like the video. I don't want to see none of it. I don't want to see none of it. He said, this is the only time I really want a cherry pick. Man, it won't go wrong. Don't be hoping, oh, I might see an upset in this fight. You gonna be upset that you stayed up to watch this fight. Go get some titties in your face. I don't know. Read a book. Study. Pick up a craft. Take a master class. Go out dancing. Go out romancing. Do something. Absolutely 100% hell no. Don't watch that shit. Don't stream that shit. Don't like that shit. Don't pay for it. That's treated like it don't exist. I'm telling y'all, they look at all the social media posts and engagement. That factors into it too. We gonna treat this shit like it did not happen. They don't deserve a tweet. They don't deserve a type. They don't deserve a text. They don't deserve a what up though. What up, bruh? Nothing. David did the right thing moving up as soon as the Berlanga fight was made. Absolutely. Somebody brought that in there. Benavidez ducked by moving. Nah. They was never going to force Canelo to fight David Benavidez, bro. They was never going to force him, man. And Canelo Alvarez ain't getting nowhere near closer to 175. And nobody going to call him a pussy, but he is. He been pussy his whole career. This man didn't want to fight and don't nobody want to hold him responsible. Oh, he can do what he want to do. He ain't earned the right to do nothing about everything has been given to him through a birthright of Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya. That's it. That's it. If you don't want to fight the best, then retire, bro. You want to fight Benavidez and get your lick versus Dimitri Bivol, then retire. Why are you holding the sport hostage? That's why I got to take y'all dollar and take y'all attention and put it elsewhere. Put it elsewhere. Yeah, Morrell moving up for this fight. So Morrell probably stand up there too. They talking about, well, why Crawford holding up a division? Well, ask Canelo Alvarez why the fuck he holding up 168. Come on. Ask Canelo why he holding up 168. Ask him. That dude holding up a whole division, bruh. And everybody's scared to say something. Yeah, Morrell fighting August 3rd versus Hot Rod. He got knocked out by Benavidez before, and he really got robbed by Marcus Brown. It was one of the first PBC shows. Might have been the first PBC show with on NBC, I think it was, or Spike, whatever the hell it was. Yeah, Canelo put that. Lomachenko pathetic too. They trying to justify Lomachenko ducking. What they say? Oh, will Tank duck fart? What they got to do with the price of tea in China today? I'm telling y'all, most of these content creators ain't no different. They don't stand on business. I said it earlier today, and I say it again. It's only a criticism duck when the fighter they like don't like duck. When a fighter they do like duck, they rationalize it. They no different from the people that they argue with on YouTube. A duck is a duck. A duck is a duck. So Lomachenko wanted, Lomachenko, he only ducked Tank because Tank ducked him before. It don't matter. Here go your opportunity right now. We don't justify duck. If it's an exception to the rule or he got something going on, that's different. But ain't nothing wrong with Lomachenko. Lomachenko know he's gonna get knocked the fuck out. You know it, we know it, he know it. They gonna justify this Canelo shit. And so be it, do it. Do it. I ain't mad at you. Do what you want to do. If you want to watch the fight and you want to support the fight, I'm not mad, bro. I'm not mad. But don't sit here complaining when the fights don't get made. Canelo need to retire, bro. Berlanga is way below. Like, Berlanga, that shouldn't even be an option. That shouldn't even be on the table, bro. William Scholes shouldn't even be on the table. Chris Eubanks shouldn't have been on the table. Billy Joe, Caleb Plant, they both have belts, so that's understandable. But these opponents that he's picking with shouldn't even be on the table, bro. Only fight he should be looking to make is Baby Benavidez. That's it. But, y'all cool with whatever he do, and they cool with paying him. And so be it. If they gonna turn a profit, that's all they care about. All the guys they get supposed to fight with busters. Jamal Charlo, buster. William Skull, buster. Chris Eubanks, buster. William Skull, buster. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is comical. But he can do what he want to do. But these black fighters, they don't be calling a spade a spade. David Morrell, Benavidez. Who knows? Possibly. He said, what has Berlanga done at 68? Berlanga ain't done nothing his whole career but knock out tomato cans. And fight tomato cans. And get exposed by tomato cans. Yeah, Canelo go to distance with Berlanga, man. They need to look into point shaving. They need to look into fixing the fight. Ain't no way Berlanga should go the whole distance with Canelo. Ain't no way. If they kind of made this fight in New York City, I would say, okay, I understand. But they didn't. They didn't. They didn't. So be it. But, that's what the Matchroom Eddie Hearn his own want. Eddie Hearn to sit here and say, well, this guy don't deserve a Canelo fight. That guy don't deserve a Canelo fight. But then this guy do deserve a Canelo fight. Crazy. But Berlanga left Top Rank and he cashed it and he cashed in with a Canelo fight. Hey, shout out to his team. They knew what they was doing. They stayed with Top Rank. They wouldn't have got a Canelo fight. So I don't know how much money he making for this fight. I hope at least he getting $5 million. He talking about it's gonna do 1 million pay-per-view buys. But hey, maybe you have Fat Joe walk him to the ring or whatever. If y'all ain't got no other questions, I'm gonna skirt. Canelo Bud the best fight at this point. I would say Benavidez and Canelo is the best fight at this point, but I mean, hey, that's just to each his own. We see how Bud look versus Madrimov. But yeah, but Canelo, I mean, I wonder, is it gonna be William Skull after this, or what's his plans on retiring? Like, real talk, what's the point? But if they're going to keep paying him top dollar to fight the Berlangas, the Skulls, the Eubankses, the Riders, the Billy Joes, the Plants of the world, why not? Why not? He not fighting David Benavidez. He might not fight Bud neither. He might not fight Bud neither. Might be too much melanin in his skin. Shit's crazy to me, man. It's crazy, but you know, we'll see who critical of it. We see speak out against it. It's a lot of people that's gonna be rocking with it. Berlanga came up in the U.S. amateur system. A lot of the brothers gonna be happy to see Berlanga get a payday. A lot of people gonna be happy because that's their boy. Sarkis, salute, bro. What's going on? Bosham highlights, salute, appreciate it. So a lot of people are just gonna be happy to see him get his payday. I ain't mad. He could change his family life. Hopefully he do right by the money, flip it 1,000 times over, make it a generational wealth, and ride off in the sunset. But him upsetting Canelo, there's no chance. There's no chance unless Canelo fall and break something. No chance. That's what he got. No chance. That's what he got. None whatsoever, bro. But that's all I got for today, man. I ain't gonna stay on long, man. But other than that, Munguia signed with Top Rank. Shout out to him. He left Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy. Golden Boy can't keep nobody. He said I want to see Crawford Mayweather. Mayweather ain't giving Crawford that opportunity. And they promised that it'd be a great fight. They banking on that Mexican and Puerto Rican dollar. That shit would have to happen in New York City to really maximize that. They would have to really do that in New York City to really maximize that financial and that fight's potential. But Canelo fought Rocky Field in that Madison Square Garden, never wanted to go back. I don't know why Mexicans scared to go to New York City. I don't know. I believe Canelo believe Crawford could beat him deep down. That's a shame. A motherfucker can jump up with 14 pounds and whoop my ass. Damn near 21 if you can count him from a welterweight. He a bad motherfucker. He gonna have to show me. A nigga come up 14, 21 pounds in my weight class, man, I'm about to whoop that ass. New York the best spot, but Berlanga brings out some stars. He do. New York City, Madison Square Garden, where the fight should have been at. Real talk. Madison Square Garden, even Canelo don't want to give nobody nothing. He want all the advantages in this. He just such a punk. He a punk, bro. He probably picked the judges, picked the executioner. He picked everybody. Picked the lighting, picked the nigga's ring walk, his ring suit, his gloves, his trunks, his jacket, everything. You just got to show up. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But hey, that's all I got, man. Share the video. Peace.